Hi guys, welcome again to another episode of Giggles and Bubbles. I'm Nancy.
I'm Mildred.
Tracy.
Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for the support tunatuonyesha on social media. We appreciate. Keep on watching. We want to grow this channel.
Unakaa poa.
Vizuri.
Come on guys. Thanks.
Unakaa fiti.
Okay. Thank you.
Poa.
Wewe tunazuba tu hivi. Huku tupatia meno.
Asanteni.
Unakaa katicha kanoti teacher.
Aww.
Tukulete apple na nimekuwa na apple.
Mimi niko tu zile za
Blazer tu nimekosa ni.
Ni apple.
Apple.
And how was your week, Tracy?
Good. Okay. My week was okay as usual. Kazi tu. Nilichukua leave, not leave, like nilijipatia ka off on Friday. Like niliamka asubuhi and I felt like
You is tired.
I'm tired. Nikasema let me just rest. So jana nilimaliza vizuri nika rest. The week was good. No highlights. Like hakuna kitu ili happen. Like
Mildred.
There's nothing special that happened within the week, but
Okay.
Personality life.
Like there's nothing special that happened. It was just
normal.
But what I liked after last weekend's shoot, I loved venye tulienda Karura tukachill. And then what happened after?
Okay.
By the way,
how was mine? Oh, I got a new phone, people.
What?
Nilipoteza simu.
Story.
By the way,
I lost my
maybe
phone like 2 weeks ago. And I got a new phone. That was a highlight. Hatujakuwa na boss job, so it's been free to relax.
Ukisikia HR anasema hivyo.
Sichome, free to relax. Na nashanga Milia anasema iti job imekuwa tu hivyo.
Unajua
nimekuwa a little bit relaxed this week. And I think nimeachieve most of my goals for the week. So it's been a good week. What do you mean, guy?
sijafanya shit.
Goals zangu ni kwenda gym, kujoin.
Sio na feel sijakuwa productive hii wiki.
You've actually been productive.
But funny enough nimekuwa job on time. Mpaka anashtuka. The thing is wadosi hawako but nafika job mapema. Wakiwa naomba ni respect nilikuwa nampea yeye isikwe you guys are giving me hard time just trying kasema.
Bado mna signing hapo?
No.
Niku sign hapa niku clock in.
No, but I keep a checking record.
Joana keeping record
like mtu akiingia
ameingia saa fulani.
Mnaitishangwa? Unaitishangwa?
So si kutaka kumwangusha.
Sure.
Alafu kulikuwa na some kind of project nika project ile robotics and whatever we were thinking of starting na
finally ulituma picha.
Panya ingine inaitwa Tracy nikatuma picha ya kujibu.
Si ulituma picha leo asubuhi Mili? Ulituma hiyo picha.
Jana.
Alikuwa busy.
Si nilikwambia, si tulikuwa naye nikikwambia natumia mwingine picha na ajibu.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday in the evening, I think. Yeah. And we went for a movie, Mildred and I. Tracy alikataa.
Waliringa.
We watched Madam Web. So underwhelming, but she liked it.
It was okay. It was nice.
Hapo ulimwona, unajua ni yule alicheza 50 Shades of Grey.
Good characters, but they were a bit twisted. The storyline, it's a bit off.
But I feel like they were trying to introduce something, but probably from the next one nikaita kombo.
Any superhero. Mlijua kutakuwa na next one?
Si venye like the way it ended.
So itakuwa kama kina Superman.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Okay. Nilienda karaoke. Like it was so random. It was so spontaneous.
But it was fun. It was spontaneous na kwanga interesting.
It was so fun.
You should look for karaoke one.
Akina sia na kafiti.
Come on, guys.
Say
Asante.
Come on, guys.
Asante.
Haya, nani ndo anatumoderate?
Mildred today. What is our topic?
So watu wetu.
Yes.
There's someone who inboxed one of us and alikuwa anatuuliza, can we talk about the ex etiquette, the do's and don'ts and how to relate with your ex.
Anataka tuseme how to be the perfect ex.
I don't know, but tutaongelelea tu about everything, how to be the perfect ex, and if you are in a new relationship, how are you going to handle your
Exes.
Exes.
Oh.
Yo. Okay, this is a very personal topic actually for me.
Oh, uko na exes wengi?
Not really excess wengi, but
Uko
the
na
issue of excess created an issue
An
in my
issue in your
relationship,
current
yeah.
relationship.
So wow. Uko na excess wangapi, Tracy?
Watatu. Ni.
Si nacheka juu nilikuwa nafikiria
Oh,
utajibu.
wait, ni wanne. Oh, wait, ni watano. Ah, wait, what?
Achana nayo, imetosha.
Ngoja nahesabu.
Okay. No. Okay.
Kaye. Jesus.
Watatu, that's okay.
Si watatu. Watano. Hey, am I the problem?
No. I'm sure una count
By
mpaka
excess
the
watu umekuwa na
situationships.
serious relationship.
Watu umekuwa na serious relationship. Si wengi.
Oh, si wengi sina.
Wako si
Actually ni
wengi.
wawili.
1, 2, 3,
3. Mwingine nani?
4.
Huyo wako current.
Mjaka.
Mkikuyu, Mkikuyu. Wakamba wawili.
4. Najua excess wako.
Small part of my life. Haya, so
Sina
nataka
ex.
kujua.
I've only had 3 exes.
Lakini si ni wazuri. Like,
I mean, those are serious relationships.
inamaanisha.
Mimi sisemi.
Inamaanisha if we give our all.
Yeah, until you came to Nairobi.
Shamba la mawe.
Bana.
Mwadhani.
One big bedroom, but anyway, we survive and we live.
Okay, ndio mtu akwe ex. You have to have a relationship and then you break up.
Definitely.
So just share your experiences and personal insights on how to handle the emotional challenge of a breakup. Mna handle
Do you want the non-toxic answer or
Zote.
the toxic answer?
tupe zote cause
Toxic.
yeah, the
Toxic one, live mentally, like detach before you leave the relationship. Come on, the relationship is going to die. It will make it so easy for you to like move on after you guys are like done. So before you guys mseme we're calling it quits, start detaching a few months, like 3 months prior. That is the toxic one. The non-toxic one, ukitoka in a relationship, just take time to feel all the emotions, whether it's crying, missing the person, reliving some of the memories that you guys had, whichever way it is, but don't make contact with the ex. So just take time to relieve the emotions before now you start like letting it go. Just like a few weeks to 1 month. For me, that is what I did.
So niko na swali. So I was driving one day na nikasikia on the radio someone saying ndio mwanamke akuache, they live emotionally before they live physically. That is what you're talking about when it's a toxic relationship.
Detach kwanza.
You detach yourself emotionally and everything wise, and then when now it's moving, you move kabisa initi.
Okay.
Nati, how do you manage breakups and
I break things, but hiyo niliacha.
Uliacha
by breaking things?
like atachukua plate whatever car.
But that is a healthy way of placing.
Like, because I don't know what to do with the anger. Amani, ilikuwa anger ma heart. What was that situation? Both. It was anger and heart. Yeah, kama ilikuwa kutoka tuseme heart.
I think it's both.
Wait. No, for me, ina depend how deep we were in that relationship. Like, how deep did we get? Like, tuseme ile ya kwanza was hard. Jesus. Ile ya 6 years, like it was hard.
You guys have been in relationships for 6 years.
Like it was hard kabisa. Ya pili ilikuwa
Are you happy you left the first one?
so ya pili you know, I still think about niko but this say tungekuwa faa so get like uto memories kidogo zenye zinakuja.
Ex is an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
Sasa tungekuwa faa like uto tu zenye tunakujanga, but it is what it is. Ya pili mimi zangu zuisha tu vibaya, like ni gani iliisha na
You guys fight?
No, me don't get physical. Me hata si ni
I
gani
think
iliisha vizuri.
I don't know if he's Mkamba.
Unadhani utasikika? Oh, that was bad.
Oh, I didn't say that.
No, see, hiyo ilikuwa after tushahama. So you didn't see the ending?
I didn't
What
see the
happened?
ending.
I want to know
No,
what
not
happened.
personally. Like before we got up kwa yenye tunasema, like
I-
hiyo kwanza ni
sikuona.
mimi nilijitoa.
Because me I felt like it was just smooth all of a sudden, kila mtu ako nje yake, so I felt I didn't know there was something, like I didn't know it was bad towards the end.
Yeah, you
By the time I was coming to know, ilikuwa by then unajua tuliachana. Like okay, haya.
hiyo iliisha hadi my sister Abi when by the way tume break up na nani, akasema thank God.
Amen to that.
Alisema thank God ama alisema finally? Alisemanga finally.
Hebu niambie nini ili happen, because me I wasn't siko kwa.
Hata mi sijui what happened
I want to know
actually.
what happened.
I think from then ndo nikaanza kukua hivi venye niko sasa by the way. After that forget man.
Who hurt the other?
No, I think kwa hiyo relationship like what I've learned ama what so unakanga unatafakari like what I've tafakaried and found out ni hakuna kitu ili happen like physically but emotionally, but I think tulikuwa wadogo, like we were still learning na si wote tulikuwa, I don't know kama nikiingia nini nilikwambia itakuwa about ya 3 months and then ngombe ingine hapa ikaamua kuplay nani Dr. Love. Wewe ndo naangalia, imagine unajua kishaingia cause nilikuwa nimetoka kwa hii mwenye alifanya nivunje vitu, nikasema by the way instead of dealing with this kuna mtu like
What inaitwa ngombe?
they were on rotation, so nasema si nikajipata kwa that na hiyo hata from the onset when it started with mauongo, which I later came and found out like whatever whatever he told me when he started katying me, like whatever ilikuwa tu bullshit. So hiyo ndio like say ikakuja ikakuwa ina like Jesus Christ,
roller coaster of issues.
me and then uongo inakwanga like
Okay.
So hiyo ni hiyo. So
How did you handle it?
How I handled it? See, I left. I think from then ndo sijikuwa na any other serious relationship I think. I think ili traumatize. Like mimi sasa ni mbona na mimi nitakutandika. Like why mbona unanidanganya? Sasa nitakuchapa.
Okay, I know.
Only thing
It can be shtuka bro.
like sasa mbona udanganye usually? Mbona udanganye mtu? Aki anyway, hiyo nilifanya nikakuwa no, siwezi. Let me stay single for a while.
What challenges will you experience?
Imekuwa minutes.
I mean it imekuwa years bro.
Bana.
Like the moment una experience peace ya kunini, like peace of being alone,
It's very peaceful.
it's very peaceful. Sasa ndo unaanza kufikiria surely sasa mtu akuja kukachia hapa, sijui jamwambia unaenda wapi, jamwambia good morning, like jamwupdate hivyo, nini unaniangalia hivi?
I'm not looking at you. Like there are a lot of things that are going on in my head, but it's okay.
Nimemaliza. Na wewe?
How my personal experience and insight on handling emotional challenges. Mi sijui kama I've experienced that painful heartbreak. Though there was an almost breakup.
Oh yeah.
That gave me the worst.
Una feel physical pain. Mili alikuwa hivi. Hata mzuko
What
sawa.
really hurts your body?
Like, hata mzuko sawa.
Nilikonda within a month.
Seriously.
And even just the thought of it inafanya mtu anataka kukua like kinda teary. I don't know why. It's trauma.
Where?
You guys, kujeni for hugs.
Heartbreaks are very traumatizing. Kwanza zikikupata when you don't expect. Like zikikupata when you believe and feel like you are at a good place in your relationship. And then unaona afadhali zile relationship unakuanga na issues and then inafika mahali mnaona ni kama you both of you are like and then you break up. Hiyo it's a little bit kind on you. But the one that you feel you are at a very good place and all of a sudden it's something
Bado
else.
inafuma. Unaona kwa macho yako unasikia kulia.
No, the thought of it na venye nilifeel and the state that I was in. Unajua, it's not like I'm hurting because of the breakup or the
Patrick.
whatever. I'm hurting because of how it made me feel and how I let it make me feel.
Yeah.
because kuna vitu zingine zinafanyikanga, we let them happen to us, or we let them determine how we are going to live a day to day life. So instead of them happening and then we are focusing on ourselves, okay, it may happen, what next? And I think that is one of the things that zilini affect, because I was like, we are at a good place, why will this happen? This like there is a good nice things that have happened,
akukuwa na
sign, and then in that moment there is some good news that you are that you've experienced, unaona, and then you expect that such good news or such a project will make even things better. But instead things are becoming worse, and this person that you are really really in love with, you gave everything and you thought they really really love you, changes to be someone you can't even recognize. That was the most hurting part. And then afadhali ile breakup yenye mnaongea mnatusiana, hata not necessarily kutusiana, but
unaona ikikuja
not hata kama ujaona ikikuja, kuna ukikuja it's a little bit kinder to you, or but in your one you're at a place, it's bad, but then it's even worse when afadhali muongele issue and then you go separate direction instead of dragging it for almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month and all that. So like akuna breakup yenye haita ku haunt in one or another. But how do you navigate it? You put yourself first, as I said from the last episode. Put yourself, at the end of the day you are okay before this person. So God hatakuacha ati you suffer because light. Okay, you are, at the end of the day you were okay before huyu mtu. They came in that they made your life better. But now your life is becoming bad because of that. So you figure out, you two mnataka muendelee na hii relationship ama mnataka separate, like ishe. So if you decide it's ending, acheni end, as long as no one has hurt the other one physically. Hakuna mwenye amekwama kwa belonging ya mwingine. Just go your separate ways and focus on yourself. I think that is the best, the main thing that I can tell people. Zinauma. Because people believe people don't invest in relationship, but people actually invest in relationship.
Sure.
Time, money, resources,
energy,
private parts.
It's the importance.
your body, everything, like money. Cause so people always think, alikuwa na provide kila kitu ama nilikuwa na provide kila kitu. No, it's not even about the physical things, it's about the emotional things. And if that happens to you, and deep down you ask yourself, is this worth mending? If it's worth mending, try. But try when the other party is willing. But if it's not worth mending, sister, brother, step two out. Alafu enda and then focus on healing yourself first. Na venye Nancy alisema, experience the emotions. Cry, kulia nililia. Cry and cry.
She cried
and cry. Write out your things. All hizo vitu zote. Pole by the utahil. And then look for things that make you happy. Look for things. And funny enough, the moment you decide to work on yourself and make you happy, ni kama utaka. But you should even think about it. Okay, I'll ask you that as another question. Okay, so swali lolote.
Umeheal?
Nimeheal.
Okay.
Kuheal, nimeheal. My relationship is going on very well. Hallelujah.
So sisi kamati ya I wanted to like do an add-on top of what Mildred said. When you break up, your brain tends to like see and only the good things from this relationship, like the good memories, kenye msa alikuwa anakufanyia ABCD, like vitu tu poa. So what I did, and I told Mildred, do a list of pros and cons, why this relationship was working and why this relationship wasn't, and another one, why this person is a good person and why this person is a bad person. When you do that, anytime your mind goes back to like, you know, say like this person named Jompoa, but the relationship was good, go back to your list, angalia your pros and cons, angalia your pros and cons, and then utarudi back to normal, like, you know what, this is why we broke up and this is why we should stay broken up. That one helps a lot. It helped me.
Nilijaribu pros and cons. And funny enough, when you are hurting and you are in rage or anger or
the 5 stages of grief.
Like resentment towards this person, do you know any positive thing that you thought ako nayo, utaandika kindness, like kind, utakuja kusema hapana, the last 2 weeks amekuwa unkind, ama jana amefanya hii, and then you every positive thing utajikuta tu na like, you know, this is his positive or her positive parts. Unakumbuka jana amefanya hii, so this cancels from kind to this cancel from whatever to like zina. So I think you just look at the bigger picture.
But you guys were not broken up.
Hata sijui ulikuwa
like mki break up kabisa. That least for me it helped me because I kept on going back to like memories of say like good memories. Na hizo tu ndio zinabaki. You don't actually remember the bad things that this person did to you or the bad thing that happened in the relationship. So that is why you always go back to that list, because healing is not like a linear process. Where sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad. That is why the list is important to me personally.
And I have a question. Why is it that when things are bad in a relationship, like when mlikuwa mnakatiana, when you started dating and all these things, everything was so nice and so good. Why is it that when things are now becoming bad and you look at all the good things this other person amefanya, the one negative thing amefanya like overshadows everything? Why? Mbona inakuanga hivyo? Like ukiangalia exactly, ukiangalia unaweza pata out of 100 things that were done, 90 were perfect, good, very nice things, but only 10 ndo zilikuwa negative. Why can't someone focus, like why can't I focus on the positive things that happened and forget about the few negative?
Nauliza okay, I don't know, but I know your brain will just fixate on the one bad thing that is happening, unless you intentionally try to focus on the good things. Otherwise utabaki tu itafocus on the one bad thing that is happening.
Tracy, nilikuwa nasema hivi, like out of 100 when you are dating someone, mkikatiana mkianza kudate, everything is just perfect, mna vibe, kila kitu iko tu sawa, and then when things get bad, if you look at 100 things that were done, 90 or even 95 are perfect, nice things, but then easy 5 or 10%, it's only the bad things, just a very small percentage. But when things are bad and you are almost breaking up, or you have an argument or a disagreement, all these bad things now overshadow every good thing. Huyu mtu amefanya, why? Or wewe umefanya, and then they just focus on the negative. Why is it that we can't focus on the positive?
So I'm thinking once umefika hiyo point, like before tufike hiyo point ya tunataka kuachana, so like ile mmekaa mkamwa we are going our separate ways, like kuna kitu mjamaa alikuwa na maybe ngoja hata nimefikiria ingine. So reason ni maybe those bad things were there, but since ulikuwa in love you nini, like aitaki, like you didn't want to, like they were there, because wezi niambia siku moja mtu anaamka tu anakuwa unkind. Maybe kuna instances alikuwa anafanya whatever those 5 bad things, but unasema okay, but hapa sasa
ameni blind na the good,
but someone anaweza amka na kuwa a bad person. It has actually happened to
you.
Has it happened to you? Like the person knows
maybe alikuwa, alafu pia the other thing ni huyo maybe pia yeye maybe that's his true color, so maybe alikuwa anasema okay, sawa, acha nini. Unaona pia sisi zingine unakuanga maybe kuna there's a trait unakuaga na unasema hapa nini kitoa hata kama ni hasira, kama ni nini, but kitu moja inaweza kutrigger hivi,
and that is why
ni true color inakuonyesha vizuri sana. Si hata hiyo type mkianza, si mtu anauza sera zake
politician.
Unauza sera zako then kunifurahisha. Ukishanifurahisha then sasa tumekaa kwa relationship, unafanya kitu na unani
so true colors zako ndo zinaanza kutoka.
So I think that's the reason, because ushatoa shades, so unaanza kumwangalia na light ingine.
But mbona yangi kwa relationship if you're not your true self?
That is
No, sasa ni acha ni let me ask, hao watu wenye wanatandikangwa kwa relationship, unataka kuniambia wakianza wakianza ku date like courtship hizo vitu zote, mtu atakuja na then natandikanga watu, mtu asipofanya hii, usipo respond, ukienda out atakuchapa, you see, like akushow hiyo. But once you get into that relationship, that is when unaanza like akikuchapa once, unajambia we okay, alafu akuja apologize. So but by the time unafika kwa the end, acha tuite the end, ndio unaanza kuangalia as much as he was doing 95% of the stuff vizuri, but this 5%,
it means I wasn't, if I was looking at it vizuri,
like ukitumia third eye ama whatever, like ukitoa, if your love utoe, like remove love from that situation, like would you still be with this person na hizi 5 cons zake? Yeah,
I actually get Kenyan.
mko sawa?
Mimi niko sawa.
Okay, I wanted to ask, I wanted to go a little bit kind of away from the topic kidogo tu.
Tushaenda away from the topic, bra.
So away from the topic.
Yeah,
Haikuwa under emotional intelligence.
acha iflow tu.
Nilikuwa na swali. No. Okay. So what are the dynamics of maintaining a friendship with your ex? Is there any of you still friends with your ex? And should we be friends with our exes? If we should be, like, how do we maintain that friendship?
Why are you looking at me?
No, I'm just trying to think. Because I'm looking at you. Oh. Okay, it's the same.
Me, I think I'm friends with all my exes.
I'm friends with 2 of my exes, and one we talk occasionally.
Me, I'm friends with
How do you manage, like, because the breakup definitely haikuwa smooth one.
Okay, you actually have to move past the breakup. You have to heal, you have to move on, and then you go back now to starting like a friendship with this person. And with your friends now, say obviously just know they're going to have their own relationship, blah blah. Just take them as a friend, purely as a friend. And if you train your brain to see this other person as a friend, eventually your brain will get used to this person as a friend. Na mtaka tu mabeshte wapo wewe.
T?
Really? Oh, me, I'm friends with all my exes.
Even those
Yes.
hata kuhat.
Wacha nikuulize Tracy. Hizo friendship, do you feel like they might siku moja like uta sleep,
No.
you go back
Nope.
kidogo? Me neither.
Mi siwezi.
But okay, the question is, ulinavigataje through out of the pain to now, of that heartbreak to now being friends? Because
lazima uhili. Like you have to heal, like truly heal. Say unatafuta rebound, you actually have to spend time with yourself and heal, truly heal from the heartbreak and move past that relationship. It's hard and it takes time.
Like najaribu kufikiria like your part milianza it was bad, then like najaribu kufikiria how we start, like tulianzaje kwa friendship. So I don't know, like nile tu mtu ana call out of the blue, hi, have you been?
And then you start talking.
And then you start talking. Because mna meet, so like ile hata hakuna, unaona ile like the romantic whatever, because mi kisha imeisha. Hakuna, as much as nitakuwa like stuck up kidogo, like ile oh my gosh. Even like it's hard to let go sometimes.
Yeah.
But once nime let go, bro, tunakuwa mabeshte. Kama kuna mwingine alikuwa ananiambia ayo tutasikia historia utajua nani. So kuna mwingine si after we broke up, hiyo yenye ilifanya nivuje ma stuff. Aya, so kuna siku hiyo sana hiyo nilikuwa nime cut off completely. So kuna siku ashani call, like nili delete number yake, nikaambianga muted data, simpe number na venye alipatanga namba yangu I don't know. So hiyo jioni like nakumbuka I was doing yoga. Kuna time nilikuwa sewa yoga vibaya sana. I was doing yoga kamaliza. Kasimu kanaingia niko wanataka nini hapa? So nikashika hi, tukaongea kaambia sasa as much as I'm married, ati nataka tufike point yenye oh my gosh. Ati tufike nataka I don't want to lose this friendship. Nataka tufike point hata unaenda unakuja tuna chill with my wife niko the fuck
No.
you mean man. Initially ati I want you to be friends with my niko, what are you sick in the head?
That is like anakwambia the moment
But
you
it's
become friends with-
doable.
it's no
it
it's
is.
not
Eh?
it's not because in a trick inakwanga I'm not saying I know because I've experienced this, but this is what just my stupid mind is telling me.
Your smart mind.
That the moment you become friends with this woman,
Wifey.
kwanza ata kuintroduce aje
My friend.
See my friend.
exactly.
Na
But
si-
you had something single, and then you're going to be friends with this wife. Do you know at that point the wife will trust you as the friend, and the guy is going to take advantage of that connection uko nayo na wife wake, and anaenda kukukatia fresh. And if you're not careful, I'm not saying you, I'm saying
I'm disagreeing with you.
no, at the end of the day umse atakuja if I'm not going to use the word lose, but I'm just saying if you're not careful enough, you might end up having another side relationship.
I think it depends with the person.
Yes, it depends with the person, yes. But ndo nasema if you're not careful enough, or if you're that type of a person, you might end up having a kind of relationship, not even a serious one, but zile za
Wakaflick.
mmeenda out, mtakula na whatever, kwa gari ama whatever, and then for 30 minutes.
I think it
some
depends
people
na
do
mtu.
that. I
Don't
know
do
a
that.
friend.
You haven't.
I know a friend who has done that. But any dude. My friend is a guy. He was having a relationship with this chick while walikuwa just post campus. Walienda wakapata na job moja. Wakakatiana, wakakuwa in a 2 years relationship. Then they separated. A very bad breakup. And then the lady ndio actually initiate the breakup. And then the guy got married na wedo. But akakuja akainsistia umdem anataka cause they came from far, cause wakiwa post campus umdem alikuwa na job like job yake ilikuwa inalipa better than the guy, so ni kama the lady alikuwa na support the guy in some way. So post campus date nini we thought they will get even married, but they didn't. Introduction ilikuwa imefanywa by the way, just the normal this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend kwa kina. The guy is a jango, the lady is also a jango. And then when the guy got married, he got married. I know, because someone might think I'm talking about someone else. And then when the guy got married, aliwa mkisi. So, so 1 year, 2 years in the relationship, see, the lady was pregnant.
Yeah.
Akakuja kuintroduce this lady to the wife as this is my friend, yenda alikuwa ananisaidia nikitamak nini. And now the friend the wife the wife akafeel ni kama this lady really helped my husband because they are very close friends. Ikakuwa kwa ni sawa saizi the lady akona mtoto a 3-year-old with this guy, and the woman is also having like 2 kids. So niambe at the end of the day they ended up fucking
Boundaries,
and the wife didn't know until mtoto akakuja in the picture. So ndo nasema depending on the person, mtu akianza kukwambia I want you to be, I don't think.
Like I know you
For
can
me,
be
it's a no.
friends, but you also should have boundaries.
Like
Because
unajua
you
hapa
guys,
hatuwezi
you've obviously slept together. It could happen, but boundaries are maana venye Tracy alisema.
boundaries.
For me, I don't know how you guys do it, but I think I'm just maybe a bad person or something. If we break up, na to break up ile mbaya, the one that I'm really hurt, or the one that I know I've really hurt you, I don't expect us to be friends. Like I do.
Then have you moved on?
Yeah, you move on, but then you take, cause you can't delete this person. That is, I've had one relationship that I broke up with this person, and nilieka huyo mtuko like and locked that door kabisa. Hata tukipatana nileza hi unaendeleaje, oh poa uko like when I break up with you I don't that is normal. I don't know what happens tomorrow, maybe we'll be friends, but for now and yesterday and the days before, I don't think if we have a bad breakup mostly if you hurt me sidhani tutakuwa mabeshte. I don't think like hiyo ndio kitu mina cause mi najuanga kushika grudge. Najua kumandimu.
I have a question. So you haven't forgiven this other person?
You never broke up?
If you guys broke up, kama aliku hurt,
kama alini hurt,
ujamsamea cause umesema you can't talk to them.
Tuseme tungekuwa tume break up, singe forgiving is one thing, forgetting is another thing. But I don't think you and I can be friends if we have a bad breakup. No.
Okay.
Mimi personally, I don't think. Venye najijua. I don't think I'd even want to see you.
I think me still can be friends. Since I move on.
Maybe it's because of anger or something. But just sidhani I can have that energy in me to pretend to be okay with what happened. Forgiving is one thing, but forgetting the experience is another thing. So I don't know about you guys. Maybe you have your own ways, but me personally, I don't really think if we have a bad breakup, I'll still end up being your friend. Sijui. We can say hi. But we can't sit on the same table taking tea, coffee.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Na ukinipigia sidhani nitashika. Unless unipige mara ka 50. I'll be like, oh, ni emergency. Sasa unakufa. Uko sawa? Moto? Okay, unataka? Sawa. I don't know.
And you?
Me?
Msikosana na mtu if you guys had a bad breakup.
Suppose kwamba we all friends.
You're friends with all your exes. I mean, I still can be friends with my exes. I don't mind.
I'm friends with some of them.
Because Naja, I'll have to, but it takes me time because I'll have to move past the point where ulini hurt, nikakuwa hurt.
I think I heal haraka.
Me takes me a few
No,
months, but I do.
Tracy, you don't heal haraka. Tracy, wewe.
Tell me more.
Wewe ni ule mtu wa fuck it. Ishafanyika.
Yeah, see you move on.
But you don't heal.
Hiyo ni kuheal.
Tracy, hapana, hiyo si kuheal. Tracy,
Si kuheal, Tracy.
sijui nitatumia example gani without putting problems in.
Put to.
Tumia movie.
Tracy, let's say
Tumia movie.
Use a movie scenario.
Sijui movie scenario. Let me use your example.
No. Okay,
Use
you can
your
use my
example.
example.
Oh, let me use my example actually. Mimi nikuje ni snoop kwa phone ya chali yangu ama whatever and I find like fuck it really. Niache. Okay, let me say this. For example, if Tracy realizes that the boyfriend is cheating on her. But then haja realize but by yeye mwenyewe kuona one on one. I go tell her, by the way, I saw your man with XYZ. Tracy knows sitamdanganya. True. But hata
amini.
Si kuamini, ataamini, but msina kona kasoro walai. Mdema kona shida. Ataamini, unaweza muonyesha hati ndio hii hadi evidence ndio hii. But the fact that haja si hata mimi sijui nini nakwanga na shida na huyu. Si hata kuona na macho yake. The problem is Tracy
Emphasized.
Bad.
Unaona venye wewe I'll tell you and you'd be like why, kwa nini, how, when did this start? Unaona utakuwa na question mark and then hata emotions zako zita change. Alafu even the way you interact with him itakuwa na
or her.
Oh,
it's him joking.
Or her itakuwa na ni kama utakuwa hold back kidogo. Hata show hata feel uchungu.
But say inakwanga maybe she's in shock.
Like me wanna manage my expectations with people.
Like
that's a good thing.
Yeah, like I manage my expectations.
Hata uliza mimi kwanza niko na evidence na kuja bro. Ini. Yeye hata kuonyesha hautajua anajua.
But inafaa kwa hivyo mili.
Why?
Okay, let me if I had a partner and departed, let's say I was going through their phone and I found out they're cheating on me, I definitely won't ask them.
No. Achana na hiyo. Mimi nimeona chali yako aizo ndio ule pale na demu wengine na najua hizo ni chali yako.
Bro.
Okay, bona itembei. Aizo pole. Mrs. Aizo, I am sorry. Mtembei hapa. ni chali yako, and then I find him in a very very compromising situation with another woman, I even take a video of them doing whatever they are doing, something that shows ni kubaya, and then I come show you, nikutumie. You want to tell me you won't ask?
Not immediately.
But at the end of the day, sometime.
But really,
because I have to observe this other person.
No,
how much are they
okay.
lying on me? I lying to me.
Ukishapata utauliza at the end of the day.
Nitauliza.
Siongoje Emily. Acha nikushow. Venye why nakuanga hivyo. You get? Niko hivyo because so nakumbuka hata ukipitia zile stuff zako. Nilikuwa nakwambia tulia. Like we relax. Like as much as kuna ban huko nyuma we just hata usishow akikufanya watu usijam. Like yes umejam but ukisikia kulia. Sasa unaona like mimi nakuanga like inakuanga never let the other person control your emotions. Sabi he's human. Ungeenda ati hapo control asifanye shit afanye shit be.
No.
Alafu jamaliza get what you mean. So I'm driving a point to relax. Relax.
Range Rover away.
Hey, let me Range Rover it. So yangu inakuanga susha nipatie hiyo information. Like mimi najaribu kufikiria how best can I handle this situation. Ndio vitu na mimi najijua like mimi nikianza kunini hapo it will go bad. So mimi najaribu kujicontrol ndio isikuze nisitengeneze inaitangwaje venye anso ufanya like kutengeneza amoli kwe kitu nini like a mountain. So mimi nakaga like I think strategically first. Ndio nijiambie okay sawa tumepata hii nakaa nayo like I sit with it when nilikuwa nakwambia just sit with it like sit with the emotion you are feeling right now but don't let the other party know what you're thinking ama what you're feeling.
It's okay. Hiyo party iko sawa.
But the moment nitaamua kunini like kureact sasa inakuwa shida like the moment naanza kureact so na nini sasa inakuwa so mimi sikuzi na manage alafu pia watu nimekuwa nao like walikuwa watu wa hasira like kitu
nimekuwa na wakisi
like kitu ina happen kitambo kitu ilikuwa ina happen like na react instantly but now what will it solve?
Yeah.
Like it solve nini nikireact.
It's not about
and then another thing another thing Millie, maybe whatever he is doing I'm also doing it.
Okay.
So you see
that's a totally different
that is a different approach.
So whatever he is doing I'm also doing it.
What if okay in my case the reason na kushangaa ni I know whatever he's doing you are not doing it or he was doing you are not doing it but my question was my question is it's not even about kuuliza na kwanza issues hata kwa uso
sasa si lazima uko na
hata kama nothing has happened.
I agree with Tracy by the way.
Si lazima uko tu na poker face.
Tracy poker face
mimi nitaumwa kwanza
na usiulize immediately. You
usiulize immediately like
observe the other person.
Unafaa kukaa like una like this is hata
situation
kuna situations when you analyze yes kuna situations zingine this is just evident unaona but then my question is how do you guys manage because let's say wewe mwenyewe umempata kwa bed with someone else
lakini hiyo inavunja nyumba bro
hajakuona hajakuona umemuona but hajakuona so you just like wacha umalize kile unafanya in that situation. Mimi kwanza nita make sure ameniona but for Tracy I know atafunga mlango acha umalize ask immediately hata atakuja aanze kukiss Tracy and Tracy will be okay with it. Mimi kwanza mdomo wako umetoka kule kwingine siwezi kubali nishifikie.
Me think ni already me how to get away with the murder.
Yeah. Correct. Mimi I will ask eventually
but not at the moment. Not at the moment.
But uko na mtu wangu kwa kitanda ama uko na mtu kwa kitanda and I'm like ati acha nifunge. Unamaliza nini?
Tutapigana.
Mili unajua nini zingine una fighting with you ni with like, your brain.
See think
like see
ati kupigana.
No, anasema like vitu zingine ni za I will like put it.
No nimekuelewa.
Umeget like you
mental battle.
Mental like kuna tu as much as umepasa si ati sasa vitu zitakuwa nywe. Si kuna pia tu vitu pia una
okay moving on. Poleni tumeenda tukaenda
milima na mabonde.
Now before we go to the
last question, niko na fun question.
Yes.
what is the craziest thing ushaifanya like to your ex? Unaona venye ile kulikuwa na hii nini breakup hadi mdema akaenda akachora gari ya msee. Like what's the craziest thing you've ever done as an ex?
Mimi honestly nothing.
Okay.
I've done nothing.
But I know what wamefanyiwa crazy stuff. I want to mention. I would
mention the story.
I mentioned
content.
watu.
Okay, sorry. When you umesema you break stuff.
I used to.
You used to. Oh, he's gonna kill me for this, but I know someone. Say udemali kata stuff like.
Alirarua mango.
Mango, like, you know, adi carpet.
Hey.
It takes effort. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Alikuwa na nguvu ya kufanya hivyo. You just kama ni ngumu just walk out.
Bili zingine. Unaona sasa ndio unajua kwa nini that is why inakuwa like hakuna haja ya kureact.
Just walk out.
Kuna mwingine aliraruliwanga
Najua yenye dem
umesahau.
Najua yenye dem alinani. The girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, she threatened to kill herself.
Kuna mwingine alimeza dawa ya panya bro.
Because of a human being.
What's your story?
Mtu alimeza dawa ya panya
ni watu tunajua.
Oh shit.
Alafu sasa wamekapitia. Sasa kwingine akapitia akapata msee mwingine. So msee pele unanibold ushikanishe. Msee akarini. Huo alikuwa ametoka job. So kutoka job anakuja anapata shati zimekatwa. Glasi zimevunjwa mili. Tukienda huko tunaambiwa hata nani alikuwa amevunja hizi glass? Sikumbuki wallahi. Check WhatsApp.
Utatuambia kabla. Aya. So okay, mimi sijaifanya crazy thing because I always feel like you don't have to lipisha mabaya na mabaya. Just if it's too much, just leave it and move. You just let it go and move. Hai. Nimekumbuka ingine.
Yenye ulifanya?
Hapana, si mimi. A friend of ours. Lakini wanaume ukapitia as much as pia wanawake ukapitia. Okay. Okay.
Story for another day.
Story for another day.
Tutapitia.
Wanaume ukapitia.
Whether wanaume ukapitianga this breakup.
Amejipa everything in a relationship. And then all of a sudden this woman now cause ameachieve target yake, goals zake, treats this man as trash. Anamvunjia gari, anamfukuza kwake. Anywho, moving on. Has your relationship with your ex, either or friendship with your ex, ever brought issues in your current relationship, and how do you deal with them? Or what advice can you give our viewers on how to deal with such?
I'm not in a relationship.
Me no, honestly.
Yeah, me I have.
Never to begin. Mimi siko kwa so sijui kama.
But siwezi sema ikwange ni my exes wanaleta issues into the new relationship. You know, are those people you try to rebound with? Ndio wanaletanga issues.
For me it's an ex, not because I have something with the ex, but the fact that
you're
still talking, people believe you're still close, and then when let's say mkona mtoi na ex wako baby daddy, see there is that connection.
Lazima once when you have to talk to see
exactly. Forever. But now there is a way. I learned in my relationship, one of my relationship, I learned that when you have an ex, they're an ex for a reason, and they should remain as an ex. Whether mkona watoto 10 moja ama 0, put it very like weka boundary. It's about the child. Usijiingize like you are the one taking the child, or like don't show them that they still have your time. They still have anytime they call you are going to pick up, because kumbe whatever you're showing that your significant other in heart, because they're like kama anampatia hivi priority, where am I standing? So if you already have an ex, whether mkona mtoto ama hamna, weka tu ile boundary. If it's about the child, let it be about the child. Nunua house phone, patia mtoto gadget yenye jamaa kitaka kupiga nitaka kuongea na mtoto. Isikuwe like you are the middle contact of these two.
Na sasa kama kuna issue na mtoto,
the thing is, one thing I learned is try and solve that issue with your current person, because when they got you with this child or 10 children.
Let me ask, ngoja niko na swali hiyo. Unaona, so unataka kusema the current dude mtu ako na yeye, tuseme niko na mtoi na someone, issue yote mtoi ana face ni the baba mtoto na like the real father afai kujua.
No, anafaa kujua
na afai kusaidia because now umepata someone else na mnaishi pamoja.
This is my opinion. If you have a child with someone else and you're as a woman, no, unajua it depends. It's different with women and men, but it shouldn't be. If niko na mtoi na someone else and then you are married to someone else or you are living with someone else, your current person akikuchukua alijua anakuchukua plus the responsibilities of this child.
Because sasa what will now, the other party be doing? Don't you think? No, they have to.
It's not a must.
It's not a must. For example, kama
anataka, it's also another thing. But the first thing is the person you are with now, mwambie, communicate. Father mtoi wangu anataka kufanya A, B, C and D. And because he's the father, I don't think we should put a block to it. But whatever it is, time na mtoto wake mpe. But don't put yourself in that relationship. Like daily communication na huyu dem, ama daily communication na baby daddy ama na baby mommy, that shows that there is an open window. You guys can get back together at any time.
So the other party ndo ana feel hivyo.
The other party ndo ana feel hivyo. That this is an open window that you guys can get back together. And you inawawekanga in the state that where am I standing? Am I just being used for the time being and then not a
placeholder?
Exactly. As perfect. Am I just a placeholder?
Okay. Mtu alifanya nini ndio the partner afeel ni kama there's an open window with the other partner.
So your constant communication.
That constant communication, it's about a child. No.
Does
you have to tell me?
Okay, it can
mostly
be.
People use children as an excuse to communicate to the person, to the baby daddy or the baby mama.
But don't you think the baby mama ama nani ndio anafaa kuambia, like unaona sasa ukiona ni kama anaanza conversation yenye inaenda towards you guys getting back
together.
You are the person, si wewe ndio unafaa
wewe ndio una stop. But if you don't stop it and then another time inakuanga ujuangi kama imeenda, because you've shared something very intimate with this person to the point mkapata na mtoto. So ujuangi conversation ikienda hivi umeshindianga. Sometimes
hapana
mimi nakujanga ni kama umeshindaje. Why would I want to know how your exact day was? You are calling me. Why are you calling me? We are not dating. Why are you calling me? Mtoto ni mgonjwa. Okay, what is the issue? Take the kid to the hospital. Kama uko na medical cover, peleka mtoto hosi. Just text me the update. This is the update. Nikitaka kuongea na mtoto, as the dad, I'll talk to the child. But this regular, every time, everyday communication.
Mtoto amecommit.
Mtoto no, I want mtoto
anataka kukuona tukutane na nini?
Because these children sometimes they tend to be more closer and more attached to the people they see. Hawatasahau their real parents. Hawatasahau mimi as their real mother. But they'll be close to that mother they see there. So hii ati mtoto amekumiss, mtoto no, haikwangi mtoto amekumiss. You're just looking for a reason to talk to this person. Yeye anaweza kuwa hana intentions za kuongea na wewe. But since you've looked for a reason to talk to them, watashika simu in the name of mtoto. But we mwenye, so those communication and what you say and how you say it. Nataka kuona mtoto wangu. Baby daddy unaniletea mtoto. Let's meet at a central place. Nichukue mtoto niende naye. It's just sasa umeshindaje? Umemleta, okay, wako na nini? Anameza madawa? Hapana. Is she or he on medications? No. Ako sawa, okay, bye. It's not even supposed to take 10 minutes. Nichukue mtoto wangu niende nifanye shenanigans zangu na mtoto shughuli, nirudi nikwambie okay, where do we meet? I'm done with the baby. Nimletelea kesho. Okay. Is the baby the same 10-30 minutes? Hata si chat I rudi
5 minutes
chat. Nini, I think hiyo ni topic huge. Tunafaa sasa kuwa na nini ya co-parenting. Like a topic on its own.
Very true.
Co-parenting. Alafu invite other co-parents.
But yeah, someone who's
like another person mwenye atuambie from the experience.
So generally
understand
excess in current relationships wanaweza leta issues. Or the two of you can bring issues in a relationship. The last question. What is the valuable guidance to navigate post-breakup interactions?
Why interacting when you're broken up? Heal first.
valuable guidance. Me for many, just create a boundary. You know, as much as we had a thing, say si be friends. Na kuna vitu as friends we're not supposed to do. So like kuna like there's a line that does not need to be crossed.
Feelingi like umse anajua kila kitu venye body yangu
Sini
inakaa.
sasa body yangu ni
Hata
awesome.
unajua venye body yake inakaa.
Si body yangu ni awesome.
Me, I don't know if I can have guidance on navigating post.
For me, what did I say? First of all, just kwanza again.
Heal. Heal, say heal.
Heal. Wacha tena niseme heal first. And ukiwa hiyo period ya kuheal, if you can actually just cut communication during that period. If you can't, just minimize the communication ama the interactions. And then after we move up from there, you can put boundaries on the type of friendships that you want to have.
Okay.
Ai, watu wetu.
I have a game.
Wacha tucheze game tu.
I have a game before we finish. I have a game. So it's a spelling game.
Bee. Sure.
Spelling bee.
See, I hope that
Nafanyisha grown up spelling bee.
Mimi hapo niko 0.
Nanzia Mili.
Guy.
To embarrass on.
Small.
No, I'm giving you easy words today. So Mildred, spell Wolverine.
Whoa, shit.
I'm sure you've watched the movie.
I've watched the movie, but I don't know if I can spell it. WOLVERINE.
Correct. Correct. Nikupe ngumu.
No.
Tracy, going to give you an easy one. Judgmental.
Bold of you to think I know.
You know.
J-U
Mm-hmm.
D
Mm-hmm.
G-E
No.
D. Wait. J-U
Mm-hmm.
D
Mm-hmm.
G
Mm-hmm.
M
Mm-hmm.
E
Mm-hmm.
N
Mm-hmm.
T
Mm-hmm.
A L.
Yes.
Okay. Patia Nancy. Mwambia
Natafuta za-
Nancy spell onomotapia.
Okay, acha nikupe ingine as Mildred looks for another.
Onomotapia.
No, not spelling that. Spell dactyl.
Dactyl.
That's
Hai, hizo
simple.
zinakuanga mbili. D
Dactyl ni moja.
D. No, sasa niko confused kama ni U ama E. D U C T I L E.
Yes, correct. Mili.
Milo stafte
Next.
ngumu.
Commercial. Spell commercial.
C O double M E R C I A L.
H-O-B.
Ai, hiyo ni rahisi. Mili, acrimonious. Acrimonious. Uh-huh.
Double C.
I'm not telling
S-C.
you.
Double C. S-C.
Mm-hmm.
R-I-M-O-N-I-O-L. U-S.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, the game is over, guys.
Game is over.
Nafanya vitu
Clap
sipe
for me.
ngumu.
Spelling nikupewa nispelie jina yangu ya Kikisi ni ngumu.
Kerubo.
Nope.
Kuna
I have
ingine?
another one. Yeah. Story for another day. Anyway, Mildred, can you close the podcast for us?
Umempea jina word ya pili? Na wewe sijakupea nini word ya
Okay,
pili?
give me the last one, basi. I'm waiting.
Accommodation.
Accommodation.
Akomo.
A double C O double M A T I O N.
Sawa.
Clap for me. Clap for yourself.
Mwalimu wa math
So,
hapa ni wapi?
walimu wa English naona tujawaangusha vile. So today's episode imekuwa a little bit
Tumedigress, guys.
tumedigress sana.
Nyinyi mmedigress.
No, like hata sijui tutaweka hata sidhani itakuwa hiyo tuna vinio excess because hata tujasema do not do. Tutatafuta
Tumezisema.
tutatafutia topic.
Say don'ts.
Tutatafuta tukajina.
I think hiyo jina iko tu sawa. Okay, watu wetu, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
The topic has been a very short one, but divert sana, we'll do another one on smaller or bigger topics from what we've discussed in future. Asanteni for the support. As always, if you have a question or if there is anything you'd like us to talk about, DM our platforms, any on any of our platforms, our comment,
Or our pages.
Bubbles, or our pages,
Personal.
personal pages. Mi ni just Mildred tu hapo hivyo.
At Nancy Mumbo with IE. Nancy with IE.
At Miss_Slay.
Yeah.
Ni dot.
Miss_Mumbo.
Yeah.
Mi ni _just_Mildred. This is mi ni just _Mildred.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just inbox us, ask us anything, and tell us anything. Your comments.
And follow us, Bana.
Follow.
Yes, follow us.
Ha.
And listen to it on
And
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Spotify podcast, YouTube, TikTok, IG tuko almost kila mahali.
Yeah.
Technically. So tuonaneni next weekend. We have a very interesting topic for next weekend.
Yay.
And I hope to see you there.